Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. I'm Keith. I'm kind of a music guy.
Yeah, he hears all the stuff and he tells me about the stuff he hears. I get real bored and I drink the bourbon. I'm Dustin, by the way. I'm the bourbon guy. That's why I'm here.
What we do here is react to country music we've, usually never heard before. What?
Nothing? Yeah. Well, we haven't heard this one.
I have.
Have you?
I actually have.
Are you shitting me?
It's been a really, really long time, but I've actually heard this song.
Okay. Well, before we get into the song, we got a bribe.
We
Bourbon
like
bribe.
bribes.
So they sent us a Maker's Mark Private Select. You've seen us do a couple of these. I've never had this one. It's called Lake Vibes. I don't really know what that means.
I would think Lakes Ripple rather than Vibe.
I mean, maybe it's a hopping lake. You don't know.
I
There's
don't.
party barge, right? I don't know. It's a thing. So this is 110.5 proof.
So it's warm.
It's warm. I'm going to crack it open. What's the song you've heard?
Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
So that does sound somewhat familiar.
I'm about 80% sure I've heard this.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you when or where, and I really don't remember anything about the song, but I think I have heard it.
Okay.
So if it's got like a really catchy, hook or something,
Bribe.
Bribe, pushes songs we've heard to the front. You request them, you send us a bottle, we do them.
Did you hear that pop?
Well, it's a Maker's Mark. They do that.
They do that.
All right.
Let's check it out.
Here we go.
Let's go, girls.
Ooh, guitar.
I'll back this up and restart it. But I'm kind of cracking up at the flying V.
What?
So I
the
haven't seen the
guitar?
headstock, but it looks like a Gibson Flying V.
Okay.
Could be a Kramer, one of those Focus 4000s. But either way, that is a very, thank you, sir, very metal
Guitar.
head guitar.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's
It
just...
had a little bit of a
It
metal
had some
vibe.
distortion with it, too. So
Yeah.
maybe we're about to get a pretty good rock song or something.
Let's go, girls. Come on. I'm going out tonight.
I'm sorry, guys. I just realized what's happened here.
What is happening?
Have you seen the video for Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love? Okay, in the video, Robert's kind of standing there, almost dressed like a lounge singer. And he's singing about being addicted to stuff. He's singing all these things. And he's just standing there singing. Well, behind him are these model types dressed in all black with their hair pulled real tight, real crop, black fishnets, and they're just kind of back and forth playing the song.
So they're mimicking that?
This looks like a female version, with the female up front and the dudes in the back playing the music.
I gotta say, the dudes are kind of creeping me out.
Well, honestly, the chicks in the Robert Palmer video were kind of creepy too,
Okay.
but also kind of hot.
Okay.
It's very, very weird.
Let's go, girls. Come on. I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise my voice. Yeah, I wanna scream and shout.
Tell me that guitar doesn't sound like ZZ Top.
Make no conditions. Get a little out of line. I ain't gonna act politically correct. I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. We're totally crazy. Oh, you know, lady. And then the short skirts.
wicked guitar.
The best thing about
Twin neck.
Yeah.
Feel like a woman. Feel like a woman.
Did we just break a rule?
What's that?
Was that a country song?
So, well, I think it got country music station airplay.
Well, I guess it counts.
Yeah,
I mean, it
think.
counts. I think so. I think yeah, you're right. But was there anything in that song of country like?
I heard a couple of slide guitars, like steel guitars.
Really?
It was there in a couple of spots. Maybe that was enough to qualify it as a country song.
Okay. I mean, because the background music was not country.
The background music was a tribute to ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded like Billy Gibbons on guitar. It sounded like Frank Beard on the drums. I was like, this is a ZZ Top song, but their lead singer's gotten a lot freaking hotter.
True. Just call it like it is.
Yeah. Shania can sing.
Dude, so that's what hit me the most was this seemed like a fun song.
Yeah.
Like she was having fun with it.
Yeah.
But she's got a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoa.
Has something affected my palate, or have we had two very sweet bourbons in a row?
This one's less sweet than the other one. So
Yeah, but
maybe.
it's still pretty
I bet it's
sweet.
that spicy Indian.
Could be.
Because this one's not nearly as sweet as the other one.
No, it's not. But there's a lot of sweetness there. I am really digging like the cinnamon caramel.
Are you done talking about the
coming out of
songwriting
this.
music
Yeah,
guy?
I am. We can come back to it if you want.
I want to know about that double neck guitar thing.
So that's pretty common. Largely, it's kind of gimmicky because it's kind of hard to reach down and play the lower one, depending on how you've got it.
Is it just tuned differently, generally?
So what you can do, you can have two different line outs. So you could play like a crispy, clean, classical guitar up here, and then this guitar down here is connected to a massive distortion amp. So you can switch from clean to dirty distortion. Sometimes those are, you'll get one of them's a 12 string and the other is a 6 string, and you can hop back and forth.
Okay, which means more notes?
12 strings?
Yeah.
No, well, so what a 12 string guitar, usually, most of the strings are, so you have an E string, and then you've got another E string, but they're an octave apart. So as you play on what on a regular six string would be a singular string, you really get two notes at once.
Okay.
A friend of mine way back in the day looked at me and said, "Dude, a 12-string guitar is totally what a 6-string would sound like if it were stoned." Swear to God that happened.
And he was stoned.
Yeah.
Swear to God, that's true.
Not me.
That's state law.
Not me. I admit to nothing.
Yeah, not you. No, the other guy.
The other guy, yes.
Yeah, who shall not be named.
Who shall not be named.
You're welcome. If you comment on our channel, that's funny.
Yeah, and also the V was definitely not a Gibson and not a Kramer, so I don't know what brand that was.
That was cool. I liked just the. It sounded good.
Yeah, it sounded like
But
ZZ Top.
That wasn't a country song.
It was a ZZ Top song with a hot singer.
Who was actually really good.
She could sing.
She could
Yes.
sing.
Yes.
So that was our second Shania Twain.
I think I like this one better than the last one by like a lot.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
So what do you got in your glass there?
So,
Does it remind you of like lake vibes?
no, not even a little bit. I don't know what the hell lake vibes are.
I don't understand. I guess maybe Liquor Barn they named it Lake Vibes because that's who did this one.
So I get up front, super sweet, lots of caramel notes, a little bit of cinnamon notes. At the mid palate, it goes kind of buttery.
Uh-huh.
And then on the finish, it's lemony for a second, then goes bitter. That's the whole drink for me.
I don't get lemon, but
Try it again, see if it's there. Right past the mid palate, as it's really starting to set in with that finish, I get this, and it's not a flash of it. It's like there for a minute.
I can't argue with most of what you said. I'm still not getting lemon. Wait a minute.
See,
Okay, I see what you.
it's delayed, but it comes on.
It's not. It's like a lemon peel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that now.
yeah.
Yeah, and it goes to like a. It's not a chocolate bitter.
No, it's almost as citrus is sour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's yet somehow I want to call it a citrusy bitter, and that doesn't make any sense.
It's like a citrusy woody bitter.
Yeah, which are kind of contradictions in terms, but I
It's
swear
like
that's what I'm getting.
you took a lemon, you rubbed it on a stick, and then you put it in your mouth. That's what just happened there.
The guys from Makers may disagree with you.
So
on that.
we talked to you a little bit about Makers. This is again one of their private selects. So Liquor Barn bought a barrel and they put some staves in it. That's what these are here. This one's got 3 baked American Pure, 1 seared French Cuvée. It doesn't have any 46, so that's a tragedy in itself because 46 is good. But that was their choice. And it's got 6 of the new ones I told you about last time. The roasted French mediant, that's like a fruity chocolate. But that's where that citrus is coming from. It's got 6 of those.
Yeah.
So that's the majority of what. Yep. That's
So those of you who don't know what Makers does with these and what he means by staves, they're literally like a 1/4 inch by 4 inches or so, kind of like a fairing strip, right?
yeah.
And they just plunk them in. They age the bourbon.
Regular Maker's Mark aging process, which is very strict, by the way.
They pop the lid. They drop these planks of wood in there. They put the lid back on and throw it back in the rick house
For 9 weeks.
Or 9 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 9 more weeks. And the little planks are all toasted, so they impart their flavors into the bourbon.
Yeah, and so with these private selects, they've got so many different variations.
1001.
1001 variations. And you really, really can taste the difference between each variation.
Weird.
So it's kind of a neat thing. He's got a wall covered in those things.
She wants more. Andrea she's a big fan of these, so I'm okay with that. Right?
Yeah, get more. I think you still have something like 700 to go.
At least. Smart ass.
Right.
Keith's a smart ass. Did you guys know that?
No. Never. Always serious. All right, I'll be serious now. If you liked this video,
Subscribe.
yeah.
If you're already a subscriber, you guys rock.
Yep.
Seriously. If you didn't like this video, you could still give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends about it. That's a big one. Get in the comments. Tell us what to listen to. We get a few ideas of what to drink if they don't send us a bottle. If you want your song to go up to the very tip top, send us a bottle. We'll react to it and a song of your choice. So
pretty much
that's
it, guys.
It's got to be whiskey, not scotch, even though that's a whiskey. And it's got to be a country song that you send in with your bribe. Those are the only rules.
Yep.
So,
all right, guys. Till next time.
see you.